What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Pete's Carport. Do we have a fun episode today or what? If you guys checked out the title, I'm going to break down exactly what we're doing. Also, if you don't know, we have a 1996 Lexus SC300. We codenamed it Frank for Frankenstein because this thing is put together in all sorts of manners. From what I understand, this car has been sold off a bunch of times. Not even registered, just kind of like handed off. And there's just been a lot of things done to it that I have no clue. When you start it, it almost sounds like it's got a stall. It takes a while to start, almost like somebody retarded the timing on it or did something. It's possibly an upgrade, or it's possibly just the fact that it needs to be tuned. But the main thing is I need to get this thing road ready because I decided it's going to be a part-time daily driver slash drift car. And the reason why is the 190E has been sold. So that car has already been paid for. It's a subscriber. I'm waiting for it to be picked up. And so that was going to be my part-time manual daily driver. Now that car did not have AC, and this car has heat and AC that works. So I figured this is the best possible option for a fun manual car. We can build up some horsepower with it. If you didn't know, like I said, a lot of you guys are probably tuning in for the first time. It's been a while since I've done any 2JZ SC300 videos. We picked up this other 2JZ motor over here, and it came with a ton of turbo parts, manifolds, etc., etc. And the gentleman I bought it from builds motors. So most likely we're going to have him go through that motor. I'm going to build it along with him, have him do some of the things that I don't know. He knows a lot about that motor, what's been done and what needs to be done, and I trust in him. He actually has a speed shop that I know people have gone to. So we're going to work alongside him on that and eventually drop that into this car or drop that into another car. Not exactly sure. But the goal right now is to make this a naturally aspirated daily fun car. So it's a manual. This is a 96. This is an original manual with a W58 transmission. Just a quick walk around in case you guys are new to the channel. This is your first time watching. Pick this up from a gentleman who just bought it thinking he was going to be able to use it, and obviously it wasn't working out for him. And he said that he basically changed out the clutch and bought it off eBay, the pressure plate, and it has a little bit of issue going into gear, but it goes in without grinding. So that's kind of where I was at when I bought it. I put these rims on here. These were ones that I had bought for the other SC300 we had on the channel, and has brand new tires on it. I also have some amazing rims that we're going to put on here once we put the wide body kit. So there's a lot of things we're going to be doing to this car. Back to what this video is about though. So when I picked it up, the exhaust is basically dragging on the ground. I've never seen anything like this, and I don't know the reasoning behind it. So there's two mufflers on the end here that were welded, and the strangest thing, they welded in this thicker pipe here. So they basically took what I think was the stock coupler, cut it, put a smaller pipe, welded a Y, put in a totally different pipe that's nicely bent into these mufflers that are welded on here. And whenever you even come close to hitting a bump, these mufflers scrape. They're basically bouncing. I'm going to come around the back so you guys can understand how low this actually is to the ground. And you can see there's the tires. So you're about an inch off the ground when driving with these mufflers. Makes absolutely no sense why they didn't bring them up in here. That is a total mystery. They even made custom hangers that were extended to do it. The car does not sound that bad, and I'm going to start it up for you guys. But if you look, let's continue down this pipe while we still got daylight. It goes straight to a header. So you've got, I think it's an OBX header like I had, connected to a nice either 3.5 inch pipe, maybe even a little bit bigger, and then coupled to that a little bit smaller pipe and then down to a smaller pipe. So I want to unhook it there and see how this thing sounds straight piped, because it's going to be a hell of a lot easier for me to move this car around without those exhausts on there. Because every time I even drive it off this little edge here, it scrapes. I back it up into, you know, this area over here. It feels like the mufflers are going to rip right off. So let me go ahead and start it up with the mufflers on there, give you guys a sound. It does not sound bad, I'm going to be honest. But let's see what it sounds like going straight out of a straight header, straight piped right in the middle on this SC300 2JZ. So stay tuned. I'm going to set it up and you guys can hear these mufflers that are on here, and then we're going to take them off. Man, that was easy to remove. It's like a couple bolts, some washers, and some nuts. Now all we got to do is get this thing off the hangers and she'll come loose. So really, it's just this hanger here and probably one on the other side. So let me go ahead and set the phone down. I'll pull those off. Whew, that gave me a little bit of trouble. Got that first one off easily. That second one I'm by myself. It's just in a weird angle. So I'm going to leave that dangling and then give you guys a start up because the pipe's already apart. Now this is a 2JZ GE from an SC300. This is a 96 with a stock manual transmission. From what I know, a stock motor, but there is a header that looks like the OBX header that I put on to my other SC, and it looks like it's got maybe a little bit bigger pipe coming down, so that's pretty interesting. So let's go ahead, start it up for the first time. I know it's going to be loud, but man, I'm excited to hear what this thing sounds like. So let's go ahead and set it up, and you guys get to hear it. Oh, damn, that is loud, guys. I have no idea how that came out on the... This is a phone, so I'm not sure how that came out on just the standard phone speaker, but oh my god, my ears are ringing, and there is a neighborhood right behind me, so I don't want to annoy people too badly. It is a Saturday, it's quite early, but kind of gives you guys an idea of how loud this 2J motor can be. Straight pipe through a header. Oh, I only went to 4,000 RPMs because I maybe went to 4,500. It is warmed up. It wasn't fully warmed up, but it was warmed up. And I just didn't want to, you know, freak anybody out in this neighborhood because I already started hearing some backfire pops just at around 4,500. I couldn't imagine if I brought it to 7,000 RPMs. It would be insane, but I probably will bring you guys a video on that. I'll do it at a time where it's more, you know, maybe tomorrow or something like that in the middle of the day when it's not getting too late in the day. And yeah, I'm excited about where this car is going to go. Obviously, that's not staying. I cannot daily a car with the pipe right underneath the driver's seat. I've ripped out the interior, so there's almost no insulation. So I just hear that exhaust ringing through the cabin. But we will be putting a different exhaust on there. One of my goals was to see if there was a possibility of coming straight out the center here and having a really unique exhaust, something like the Lamborghinis kind of have, that oval shaped exhaust. I came across something on Instagram. I commented on it, didn't get anything back because I think it was just a post from, basically a repost from somebody else's post. So I'm going to really track that down because it looked like a body kit that may have been custom built and it looked like the exhaust was coming straight out the back, because we did buy the trunk delete. So we're basically going to take this the spare tire spot right here that you guys see, and that's going to be cut out. So that's going to leave us with a lot of room. Now, the pipes will still have to go up underneath the diff, or around the diff most likely, and then kind of come together. So what I'm thinking is how it's Y pipes into the dual, and then have it come back together into dual mufflers that are right, or maybe a single muffler dual pipe into it that's right here. Let me know what you guys think, what you'd like to see on this car as far as exhaust goes, recommendations on muffler, or even if it's just a resonator you guys recommend. I'm looking for the meanest, growliest sound I can get out of this car. Like I said, we plan on doing a lot of tuning on this engine, but most likely going to be doing the full turbo build on that engine and swapping it out for this. I'm not 100% yet. I'm just going to start driving it now as a part-time daily driver, just so I can have some fun during the week with a manual. You guys know that are part of this channel, I have my S500 VIP style car. That's right over there. That's become one of my dailies, and I had a couple issues today with that, so that's why it's parked over there. I also have my W126 that I always jump in at least once or twice a week and take that to work. And like I said earlier, that one is sold, so that one will be off the channel. S600 we're working on right now to see if we can get that transmission shifting. And then I've got my 63 Austin Healey that is a manual back there. So that'll be, that can never be a daily driver. That'll be a fun car that we can bring to the track and also drive around some of these back roads. You guys have an awesome day, a great week. I hope this video made you smile. I can't wait to go back and listen to that clip because my ears are ringing. My name's Pete. This is Pete's Carport. If you guys are interested in 2J SC300 videos, please subscribe, because there's going to be a lot coming on this car. Zay's got one as well, and he's part of this channel, so we've got a few of them that we can play around with. I even sold his girlfriend my other one, so we've got 3 in the group of people that do videos on this channel. So have an awesome week, guys. My name's Pete. This is Pete's Carport. Like, subscribe, and share.